infinity to that song? I feel like I'm on Andy Cohen right now.
Have to drink for this one. We got a special versus battle. Christina Aguilera versus Britney Spears. Who is the true pop princess? Hey, I'm here every Thursday night. Margaritas with Marcus, 9 p.m. Happy Thursday, everybody! We are back. It's Thursday night, so you know what that means. It is time for Margaritas with Marcus with you know who? Me, Marcus. How's everybody doing, guys? I miss you guys so much. I hope you're all staying safe out there. I hope you're getting your shopping done for the holidays. And happy fucking holidays. We are in December. So you know what that means. A lot of Christmas shopping, a lot of parties that we can't go to. But you know what? We're still going to have a good time. And you know what we're starting the show with tonight? We got a special new segment. We got a new family member on the show. We're always having margaritas, but what about the other drinks? Well, you know what? I decided that I needed a special bartender to make some drinks for us. And what better to start off the show with one of my favorite bartenders and my favorite people. His name's Ray. He's one of the hottest bartenders in town, and he's joining the show in 3, 2, 1. That's live TV. Ray's not here yet, and that's okay. While we wait for him, I want to tell you about the super fan battle we got tonight. We got 2 Mariah Carey super fans. When I tell you that they are the epitome of what a lamb is, that is what they are. So you know what? Let's meet those 2 lambs and see what they're about. Our first super fan is named Dante, and Dante is going to tell us about himself in 3, 2, 1. What's up, Dante? Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here, man. So, Dante, what makes you a Mariah Carey super fan?
One, I think foremost, if anything bad happens about Mariah or anything that's about Mariah on the internet, people know who to tag. They know to tag me because they know I'm gonna come and defend her from dusk till dawn. And I think also what else makes me Mariah Carey a fan is the fact that I love her and how she inspires me and moves me and how like I really connect with her like musically and how much I respect like her artistry and her dedication. I mean, all of that, it definitely makes me like the super fan.
Well, you know what, Dante?
It's personal.
It sounds like you are a super fan, but let's see what Carlos got to say about that. We're gonna meet Carlos, our other super fan, in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, Carlos? How you doing?
Hi guys, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. So, Carlos, you are a lamb. What makes you a Mariah Carey super fan?
I've loved her since '96. Her music, I really connect with her music. Her being multiracial, just like me, you know, getting picked on when she was younger, all of that. Like, it feels like she's the woman version of me.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah, I love her. I'm obsessed. Obsessed.
No pun intended.
Obsessed, yeah, for sure.
No, you know what? We've got Carlos and Dante squaring it out in the ring. So, you know what? May the best super fan come out swinging. So, Carlos, sit backstage, and we're going to be back to you in a little bit.
Hey.
All right. So, we've met our 2 super fans. Now, speaking of super fans, would you consider someone that devotes an entire Instagram to one artist, devotes an entire YouTube page with over 1,000 hits a day, one of the most successful YouTube pages for this artist? Yeah. I'm talking about NEEN, and she's a super fan of the one and only Michael Jackson. And she is our super fan interview of the week. So you know what? Without further ado, let's bring her in 3, 2, 1. What's up, baby? How you doing?
Hey, Marcus, I got my drink. Margaritas with Marcus.
NEEN, you know how we do it. Before we start our interview, everybody at home, go ahead and put your drink up. And cheers to a damn long week. We made it, guys. That's a good margarita.
Needed that.
Made by Ray's Recipe, which I'm sure he'll join us eventually to give us what that recipe is.
Right. I'm going to need that recipe.
So, NEEN, Michael Jackson, when did you start loving him? What was the first song that you heard from him?
Oh my God. I always say that Michael's been in my life since I've been alive. You know how like your parents, you never realize, oh, those are my parents. They just been there all your life. That's what I feel about Michael Jackson because my parents were super fans. So his his image and music's been around me all my life, but I could pinpoint the time when I realized I loved him when I was like 11 years old or 10. And I was sitting down with the bad cover and just staring at him like, I love this dude. You know what I'm saying? And like the first song I heard from him probably was Thriller. That was the first song I probably consumed, you know, was like, okay, I'm a fan. So I can say Thriller is like the first song I ever heard.
So
when I realized I was
so
like,
what was about Thriller? You heard other music before that. What was about Thriller that just changed your life and made you like, damn?
I just think because it was just on like a whole other level, like the song, the images, just the whole movement of it, and I can't even explain in words. It's just something from that point on connected me to this man, you know. And I also connect to Michael Jackson because he's always like basically been like the outcast. People think he's weird and he's strange. People told me that about myself growing up, you know. So that's something I can kind of relate to with him, just being different from the rest. You know what I'm saying? And the music.
Did you consider yourself an outcast growing up?
Yeah, I was always the one that just didn't like what everyone else liked. When everybody else was over here, I was over here, just totally doing something off the chartish. You know, I was just always different. And when I was young, I thought it was a bad thing. But as I became an adult, I was like, that's the shit. Because that means, like they say, being normal is boring, right? But yeah, so Michael Jackson's just been a part of me all my life. I can't really pinpoint. And it's more of like a spiritual connection too. He's just everything. It's just he's just everything to me. That's all I can say.
Now, I'm looking at your background right now. Can you give us a little tour of what's going on in the background with your Michael Jackson memorabilia?
He's all over the background. I got dolls. Let me see. I have dolls, canvases, books, a plaque that I made. I actually made that gold plaque. It's on one of my YouTube channels.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But there's a lot of stuff going on. It's so weird to use the laptop. I got them all over. I drew this picture of him. You see that right there?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I have a YouTube video showing me drawing that image of him.
It looks like a Japanimation version.
Yeah, it's like an anime version of him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on back there, the dolls and
Did you ever get a chance to see him live before he passed away?
I never got a chance to see him live, but I made up for it by seeing Janet in 2019, and she waved at me, and I died.
So you're growing up, you love Michael Jackson, Thriller's your favorite song. You're getting to know his music. At what point, at what age was it when you crossed from regular fan to super fan to obsessed?
I'm sorry. I think I've been obsessed since I've been a fan. I've been obsessed off the gate. There wasn't no gradual. I always say I came out of my mom's vag obsessed. So it's been from the beginning.
What's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
My favorite, oh my goodness, it's too many. But I can tell you my favorite album, even though Thriller is my, one of my favorite songs, and that's when I realized I was a super fan. My favorite album is the Off the Wall album, because I know that's when he was young and he was just starting out, It was just like a whole different vibe. Then I'm obsessed with the 70s, even though I wasn't there. The 70s aesthetic and sound. So I just love that whole disco Studio 54 type of thing. And that album reminds me or sounds like that to me.
If you had the opportunity to meet Michael, what's one thing that you would say? You only have one sentence to tell him. What would be that one sentence?
You are loved.
Do you feel like during the last part of his career, he really wasn't getting the love that he thought he should get from his fans?
No, I can say so because that's when all the controversy came into play. So I think it split some fans went this way and some fans went that way. So I can really say when he was going through a hard time, like most people in life, who are your real friends or true followers when you're having a hard time in life. And at that point in time, I think he got to see who was a true fan or friend and who wasn't when he was going through the controversy. So he wasn't. But like most stars, they always get the love back when they die. I don't know why that is, but
I think that's in general, and I totally hate that about society. Like, they want to build someone up, then they enjoy it even more tearing that person down. But when that person dies, It's like all the flowers, all the tears,
Yeah.
everyone's out of the woodwork saying how much they loved you. But why didn't you love that person when they were alive? Why didn't you show that? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, you know what? Perfect example. I don't know if you know who Tamar Braxton is, Tony
Yeah,
Braxton.
yeah.
You know, I love her personality because it reminds me of myself. But it's like when we first seen her on the Braxton show, everybody loved Tamar because she had this bigger than life personality.
Yeah.
She had her clapbacks and stuff. But now they're trying to tear her down for the same reason that they built her up. It's just aggravating to see that. I don't understand.
Society 101.
Right.
You know? So we know where we were when Princess Diana got killed, when the first man landed on the moon. We know certain events where we were. When
Right.
Michael Jackson passed, where were you?
Oh my goodness, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was at my aunt's house with some friends, and we would, you know, sitting around the table gossiping.
Okay.
And my cousin's little sister came over. She was like 10 at the time. She had her cell phone, and she's like, she looked up casual, like, Michael Jackson's dead, and looked back at the phone. So I'm like, girl, whatever, stop that. You know, I'm thinking it's a joke. So my aunt went to turn on the news, and sure enough, there was, you know, the news anchor saying, oh, he's being transferred. He was transported to the hospital. So now my heart's racing, but I'm just thinking he's sick. Maybe he'll recover. Soon as that guy said, Michael Jackson's dead. Now, I'm not a religious person. I believe in, you know, the Most High, but I don't claim any straight religion. And I remember when people were in church and would have the Holy Ghost, I would think they were foolish, but I will never judge them again. Because soon as that news anchor said Michael Jackson died, it's like something just made my body. I ran out of the living room where the TV was, and I collapsed on the floor and started screaming. And it's not like I planned to do that. It was like an out of body reaction, you know? I never felt that way before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will never forget it. Then my aunt had to come and pick me up off. You would have thought someone said your father or mother died. That's how bad I took it.
Well, I mean, when you love an artist and when you grow up with them and when you build a personal bond, when those songs mean a certain something to you.
Right.
I mean, that's the same way I felt when Selena died, you know. And
Right.
I was
Yeah. Me and my daughter just finished watching the series yesterday.
Yeah. What do you feel about the series? Well, you know what? Hold that thought, because I'm gonna bring you back for Hot Topics because we're having so much fun, and we're gonna talk about the Selena series. So you guys hang tight because we got a lot more to talk about.
All right.
So, Michael Jackson died. What was the first thing you thought?
Say that again.
What was the first thing that ran through your head?
I can't believe it. It was just so unreal. It's like, you know, we all died, but just for some reason you just thought like death did not apply to Michael Jackson. You know, you just see these people as bigger than. So it was just like, wow, if Michael Jackson died, anything is possible. That's what I was thinking, you know? It was just like so unreal. Every morning, like for the whole week when I woke up, I used to have to just be like, is this real? You know? Yeah, I still cry today. Like certain pictures of him will trigger me. And sometimes I can't listen to the music because it'll trigger me. And then sometimes I embrace it and I'm happy. So I'm still like crazy, I guess.
So you're obviously a crazy Michael Jackson fan because you have family for him. Talk about your YouTube.
Okay, so my YouTube channel, I started one the year he died, actually.
Okay.
And it was doing well, but then I went through a hard time in life and I had to move and all that stuff. So I had stopped doing it for a while. But then there's this other girl, she calls herself MJ Fangirl TV, who's a super fan of Michael. And when I started watching her videos, it gave me like the feeling to come back and start doing it again. So I just started this second channel in the month of March, and it's going well. Yeah.
I mean, I've been to it, and you got major hits. I mean, you got at least like 2,000 to 3,000 hits a day on that channel. So
yeah, that's because I'm a fool as well. So I guess they like the personality.
Well, you know what, Deneen? Thank you so much for sharing your Michael Jackson story with us.
Thanks for having me.
I want you to stick around because we got some hot topics, and I know that you're gonna go in with them with me. So stick around, guys. Deneen ain't going anywhere, and neither should you. She's gonna be right back. So Deneen, thanks for that story, and I'll see you in a little bit, baby.
Okay.
So you know what? My favorite bartender, like every bartender, has decided to finally show up for his shift. So you know what? Let's bring the new family member of the show out in 3, 2, 1. Ray, what is going on? Thanks for popping in.
This is my first time, so I was having a little bit of technical difficulty, so I apologize about that.
You know, any fan of Margaritas with Marcus knows that we thrive on technical difficulties. So no problem here.
You know, I'm good behind the bar. I'm not good with all the tech savvy stuff. So, but I'm happy to be on here. Thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here, Ray. So, Ray, You're a bartender, but when did you first start bartending? What got you into the business?
So my family had restaurants growing up, so I've always been in the restaurant industry, but towards the last couple of years of my time in the military, I started working at bars, and I just kind of started as a bar back, and then, well, I actually started as a stripper, and then I learned how to bar back, and then started kind of
Look at you putting clothes on and getting a goal.
yeah. And it's just I've been in the industry for like 12 years now, bartending for about 10, and it's something that I've just fell in love with. So
Well, we are so happy to welcome you to the Margaritas with Marcus family. You know I love you. We've had some wild adventures, and I can definitely attest that not only are his drinks good, they are super strong and get you in many wild predicaments. So thanks for coming on the show, Ray.
yeah,
So
no,
Ray, it's your first drink of the season. So what are you gonna make for us today?
in true Margaritas with Marcus fashion, as my inaugural cocktail, I am going to just make what I consider my own classic margarita. It's a lot easier than a lot of people, make it out to be. You can get fancy with it. I'm from the South. I live in Boston now, but I just like to keep things simple, keep things strong, and keep things safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and be making y'all what I consider a classic margarita for me. I'm gonna use my favorite tequila, Don Julio. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop in, like about maybe 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces, maybe a little more. I'm at home. I'm not driving, so I can throw in a little more if I want. I'm going to go ahead and throw in just about 3/4 ounce of triple sec. About 3/4 ounce, maybe a little less. It also, it's based on flavor and like how strong you want it, how sweet you want it. Again, this is just my version of the classic margarita. And then I did squeeze some fresh lime juice because that's the bartender in me. I'm just gonna do about a little over a 1/2 ounce. I'm gonna throw a little bit of simple syrup. A lot of people don't do that. I do like to, just because it cuts the tartness of it all. And as you can tell, I wasn't fully prepared, so I'm sorry, Marcus. Just throw a little splash of that in there.
No need to be sorry.
And then what makes a true Southern margarita for me, my little secret weapon. Some people like to throw Grand Marnier, Cointreau, all that other crazy stuff. I just throw a little splash of orange juice in it.
Okay.
But again, because I'm at home and I'm not driving and I don't have to go anywhere,
Add a little more.
I'm gonna throw a little more tequila in it. I've drank with Marcus before, and if you haven't drank with Marcus before, you would understand why you would throw more tequila in it.
Hey, wait a minute.
Then I am going to add some ice. I don't salt my rim because
That's a first.
I'm getting up there in age, and my cholesterol is getting up there. So
you don't rim?
I do, yes.
You don't salt your rim?
What kind of rim are we talking about now, girl?
I remember. No.
Oh no. Dante's over here.
That's for next week's episode.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do what we call a dirty dump in the industry, where you just kind of throw it all together. I got me a big girl glass and garnish it with a lime. And
cheers.
This is what I call
classic margarita.
Yeah, a classic margarita. So cheers, Marcus.
Cheers, Ray. And if you want to tip our bartender, his Venmo is below. So go ahead and throw him 50 cents or something. He worked hard for it.
Yeah, I'm just a broke bartender in Boston, so any little bit counts. Any little bit helps.
So before you go, craziest bartending story that you can give us.
Honestly, the craziest stories are coming out of the post-COVID rather than
Really?
COVID. I mean, we deal with our Karens, we deal with our crazy people, but when you tell people that they can't do something and then that there's a state law about it now, especially up here in Massachusetts, they go out and they try to break those laws and get away with it.
Oh shit.
And it's, I mean, the amount of people that I've had to call the cops on because they're trying to, like, bring in their own outside alcohol. They're trying to get with me. They're trying to get aggressive. They're wanting to, they say, oh, because I traveled from this state and that's not the law in my state. Like, it's not even.
So you got a whole bunch of Karens.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
well, Karen, stay tuned because Ray ain't serving you.
Yeah, and I'm known as the enforcer at work because I'm the one that'll read a person and I will you out, and you know that's what I can kind of do. So
not only is he a great bartender, he will definitely read you to filth. I've witnessed it, and the boy's got talent.
Thank you.
Well, Ray, thank you, and welcome to the Margaritas with Marcus family. We are so happy that you're joining us. And we can't wait to see what drink you got for us next week.
Absolutely. And if anybody has any requests on something that they want to learn how to make at home, anything like that, a lot of the things that I've done in the past were I made when COVID first hit and quarantine happened, I started doing daily cocktail videos.
Yes, I remember your daily cocktail show. It was one of the highlights.
And they were all videos that, things you can do at home without getting too, like, overly fancy with it, but you can still have a nice cocktail, whether it be a different take on a classic or something fun and different. But yeah, if anybody has any recommendations, any requests, I'm more than happy to take them for you.
So you heard it here, guys. If you have any requests, any way you want to make a special drink, email us at margaritaswithmarcus@gmail.com. We'll make sure that Ray gets it, and we'll do your requests on a future show. Ray, thank you so much for being on the show tonight, Poppy. I love you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, make sure if you want to tip him, his Venmo's below. I'll see you next week, Ray. Love you, buddy.
All right, bye.
Ooh, classic margaritas are always good in my book. And if you want to know the recipe, he's going to print it down below. And make sure you put your requests in because we're here to have a good time. Don't forget, hot topics are coming up after our next one, which is the versus battle. Carlos and Dante, two super fans, are going to enter the ring. But only one is going to be super fan of the week. So this is how it works, guys. We've got 7 questions. The contestants are going to have a dry erase board or a paper, and after the music is over, they're going to show their answer. The super fan with the most answers correct at the end of the questions is the super fan of the week. And if they get it wrong, they have a choice of taking a shot. So hopefully they'll get enough right and won't get too drunk on the show. So you know what? Let's bring our super fans back, shall we? We're going to bring back Carlos and Dante in 3, 2, 1. What is up, guys?
What's up?
You guys ready?
I'm ready. I was born ready.
All right.
Let's do this.
Dante, we got our 2 super fans, but only one is going to be crowned Margaritas with Marcus Super Fan of the Week. So you know what? I'm going to my trusty iPhone 12 Plus. No, they aren't sponsoring me, which they should. And I love it. It's a beautiful phone. I love the quality. So you know what? Let's jump into our questions, shall we? Now, after every question, you've got till the end of the song to answer it and put your answer up, okay? So here we go with question 1. And you're super fans, so we're going hardcore and we're going straight to the hard ones.
Okay.
Question 1. And Dante, can you turn your phone sideways for me? Yes. Now I see you good, Poppy. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Question number 1. Who did Mariah used to backup sing for? A female singer. Who was Mariah Carey singing for as a backup singer for this female artist? Who is it? Good luck. Hey. Put those answers up.
Oh, it's so tiny. It says Brenda K. Star.
Brenda K. Star.
All right, we have 1-1. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. I can tell that we got some hardcore fans here. Well, the score is.
We're not fans, we're lambs.
Right.
I stand corrected. All right, my lambs. Here's question 2. In what year did Tommy Mottola listen to Mariah's demo tape and sign her to his label? In what year did Tommy Mottola listen to Mariah Carey's demo and sign her on her label? And you know what? I'm going to give you options. Is it A, 1987, B, 1988, C, 1989, or D, 1990? In what year did Tommy Mottola listen to Mariah's demo tape and sign her on to his label? Good luck. You're the best super fan. Kick out.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
This is a good one. And it's tricky. It's so tricky.
Yeah.
But I hope I got it right.
No.
If not, I'm cutting my hands off.
No.
All right, super fans. Are we going to have some bloodshed? Are we going to have some fingers cut? I want to see those answers. Let's go. I see you too. What's the answer, guys? Hit it.
Can you see
1988 and 1990.
1990?
Correct. Congratulations, because one of you got it right. And guess who it was?
me?
Dante. You got it right, baby. 1988. Hey.
It was
Hey,
88?
we got a couple more questions, so it's still anybody's game. Dante, you're in the lead, 2-1. Here's our next question. How many Grammy Awards did her debut album earn? How many Grammy Awards did her debut album earn?
Pour it up.
Did her debut album earn? And I'm not going to give you options because you should know this one.
I think I do.
Good luck.
I'm going to feel so stupid if I get this wrong.
No. And don't forget, while they're getting that answer, subscribe to my YouTube, Margaritas with Marcus.
No, she
subscribe.
And I think that's oh my God, what is it?
All right, super fans, here we go. How many Grammy Awards did her debut album earn? Dante got 2. Carlos got 2. You both got it right. Congratulations.
Okay.
Yay.
I was like, wait, what?
Hey, you guys are definitely proving that you are super fans. Dante, you've got 3. Carlos, you've got 2. Let's go on to the next one.
I'm coming for you, Dante.
With what legend did Mariah co-write If It's Over? The song If It's Over was co-written by Mariah Carey and what female legend?
Oh,
We're only getting harder,
God.
baby. We like
I don't
it
even
hard.
like that song.
I play it, but they take my show down. Good luck.
Oh, female legend?
Don't forget, folks, we still got Hot Topics with NEEN coming up.
Oh my God.
This is a hard one.
It is.
You know what, guys?
What female
I see that you're having a hard time, so I'm going to throw you a bone. I'm going to
Yeah, throw me some bones.
You ready for your bone?
I'm ready.
You guys ready?
No.
Her initials are CK.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, guys, show me those answers.
I got an answer.
I said Gloria.
Okay. Gloria, and what's your answer, Dante? Gloria pulled that ass out of nowhere.
I don't even a female legend. I don't even know. She worked with
I
so
didn't
many.
know that she wrote it with anybody.
Well, the answer is Carole King.
Who? I don't even know who
Wow.
that is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Is that before my time?
Oh, absolutely.
It's before my time too. I was born in
Wait, mine too. What y'all trying to say?
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Let me get my idea out. All right, the score is still 3-2 with Dante in the lead. So here we go with our next question.
Dante, you better stop this mess.
In which season of American Idol was Mariah a judge? What season did she come in?
Oh my God.
What season did Mariah come in as a judge?
I got this.
Damn.
Are we gonna have a tie? We'll see.
We may. Cause
I hope so. Because I'm looking not like a lamb right now.
oh my
You're
God.
like a ham.
I'm looking like a baked
Like a goat.
I better have got this right.
All
I
right,
got this right.
get those answers out. Season 18 and season 12. Well, congratulations, because one of you got it right.
It's got to be him. I don't know.
Dante, congratulations, you got it wrong. Carlos, you got it right.
Oh my God, you're shady.
Wow, I cannot deal.
Congratulations, Dante.
You got it. I got so.
Like every good show, the plot thickens, and now we have a tie. It's 3-3 with Carlos and Dante in a lead, in a tie, I should say, for Super Fan of the Week. So you know what? They're only getting harder, baby. Here we go.
Oh my God, thank goodness I got that one right.
At 28 million sold, which is her highest selling album to date?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Are we gonna have our winner?
I don't need no more time.
Oh my God, I hope I got this
Well,
right.
you know
I
what?
really think I got this right.
We gotta play the song for publishing rights.
Oh, no,
Not the
I got
publishing
this
rights.
right.
You might have a winner.
To date, okay. Yeah.
Okay, I see that. I see that dance, Carlito.
Just a little song.
A little for the fans. Okay. And he also choreographs if you want to get his after the show.
Hello.
All right, so I need an answer, boys. What you got?
Music box.
1993 music box.
Ooh.
No ooh. Why ooh?
Congratulations. You both got that right.
Okay.
Thank ya.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like Mariah when she was for her award when she did a little tissue.
Right.
Well, you know what, guys? We have a tie. So you know what that means? It is time for our tiebreaker.
Oh, shoot.
Oh wow, right.
And this one is tough as fuck, so only a true Mariah Carey fan will get it.
Okay.
Carey was named after They Call the Wind Mariah, a song from the musical.
Wait,
can you repeat that one?
Wait, say that again.
Absolutely. Mariah Carey was named after the call. Mariah Carey was named after They Call the Wind Mariah, a song from the musical blank. Don't tell me. Write it down.
Oh my God.
Come on, guys. You're real fans. Or you fraud.
Yeah.
No frauds, like Nikki said.
Period.
Is this it?
Carlos looks like he has it. Let's see if he's
He
right.
probably does. Oh my God.
Dante,
I better, because if not, we need to restart this.
No, Donald Trump, there won't be a recount and we're not restarting.
Right.
Carlos and Dante, may I see your answers?
I don't know.
I think it was The Sound of Music.
Wow.
I put Gone with the Wind, but I don't know if that.
Well, you know what? I'm proud of you guys. You totally proved why you're true Mariah Carey lambs, because you're both wrong. The answer is Paint Your Wagon. Paint Your Wagon.
Oh my God.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, looks like you guys aren't real Mariah Carey fans.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Right?
No, wait, before you bring your daggers, I've got one more tiebreaker. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay.
What was Mariah's nickname in high school?
That's okay.
What was Mariah's nickname in high school? Good luck.
I got it.
Yeah.
That was an easy one, though.
Yeah, that was an easy tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the answer?
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Mirage.
Okay. All right.
I said Mimi. Mimi was her nickname. Hold up.
Mirage for the answer. Mimi is her
They
nickname.
named her Mirage because she was never going to school.
Mirage. In high school, she was frequently absent. Her classmates gave her the nickname Mirage.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
We're going to come right back to you, but first, we got to talk to Carlos.
Oh my. The loser. The loser.
Yet so far, buddy.
Yeah, so far, yet so close, and wow. Listen, those, I don't know what to say. If it was anything like, where was she born? Where was, what year was she born? Albums. See, you dug deep, Marcus.
That's how we do it. So, Carlos, if you could say anything to Mariah Carey, what would you say to her if she was watching right now?
Oh my God. Thank you for saving my life through your music. Like, yeah, for real. Oh my God. I don't know. You know what's crazy is I went to see her in concert like 2 years ago in Atlanta, and I was crying. I was shook. So to be able to talk to her, like, I'd be like, I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be so nervous.
Well, he had a breakdown and logged off. So, Carlos, we love you. And thank you for being on the show, Poppy. And Mariah loves you too. And now we're going to bring our winner and our super fan of the week. Let's bring in Dante. What is up, buddy?
Hi. I can't believe I won.
I am so proud of you. You came through and you are the super fan of the week. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling good. I'm really excited. Listen, those questions were really hard. I mean, they got deep. So I was really kind of like, I was really shaken. I really thought that he was actually going to get the nickname one. But yeah, I was shocked. But I'm feeling really good. But those questions were really good.
Never give up on yourself. And we always dig deep here on Margaritas with Marcus. That's good.
But thank you for having me, though.
No, and I need you to give me your address so I can go ahead and send you your Margaritas with Marcus official shirt.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, we'll totally do that.
Absolutely. And if you could say anything to MC Miss Mariah Carey, what would you say?
I would say thank you for showing me what happiness looks like.
Mm.
I want to, yeah, because what really captivated me with her was her music videos and how happy she looked. And I felt like that was always me as a child. So for me, she represents my inner child. So I would definitely say, like, thank you for reminding me that.
That's beautiful. I fucking love that.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, congratulations, you fucking super fan. You deserve it.
Yes, thank you so much again. But yes, I'll send you my information.
Yeah, send all that info and we'll get that shirt out to you. And I really appreciate you being on the show today, buddy.
Thank you
so much. See you soon.
Bye.
All right. That was our super fan of the week, the one and only Dante. Hey, it was a hard battle, but guess what? Dante came out supreme. So Dante, congratulations on your battle. You know what, folks? We're not done yet. The show is just getting started. Because you know what we're going to talk about now? Something that I love. We are talking hot topics. And guess what? I'm not going to talk about them myself tonight. I'm going to bring back a special guest, a friend of the show, family member of the show. We're going to bring back the one and only NEEN in 3, 2, 1. What is up, baby?
What's up?
How you doing? Can we get another cheers? This show has been off the chain so far.
Yes.
Cheers, baby.
Congratulations to the winner. I love Mariah
Yes.
too. Yes.
So, Denise, I want to jump into some major hot topics with you. Can we
wait, Marcus, wait, before we get started.
Okay.
I didn't get my shirt from the last time.
Whoa, you could have told me that off camera, bitch.
I want my goddamn shirt, Marcus.
And you know what? Your shirt, we just actually literally got them like printed. So the shirt will be sent out to you. And I'm going to deliver it to your ass, actually. I ain't going to send it. I'm going to drive it to your ass.
All right. And shouts out to Ray, because Ray's out here in Boston where I'm at, Massachusetts. Hey. Yes, I'm going to need one of them drinks up front and personal, Ray.
Oh, you live in Boston?
I'm in Massachusetts, yes.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought you were in Florida for some reason.
No, I wish.
That's awesome. So Ray, you guys definitely connect. That's what's up. I love that. That's what's up. So I'm gonna get you your shirt. Thanks for calling me out on my show. I appreciate that. Oh, I almost fell. It's okay. So Denise, I gotta tell you something. Have you seen the new commercial from Lifetime for Mario Lopez as Colonel Sanders?
Yes.
Okay, what in the cultural appropriation is fucking going on here?
Tell me about it, for real. Like,
so apparently Lifetime is doing something that's a mini movie, which instead of it being 3 hours to 2.5 hours, it's only going to be an hour and a half. And it's a salacious story where Mario Lopez plays Colonel Sanders, who is a private chef for this family. And then he ends up fucking like the wife of the guy that hired him.
Right. But you know what? Every time they portray Colonel Sanders, it's always sexual. So I said, well, was Colonel Sanders a hoe? Like, I know he's frying some chicken up, but obviously he was a slut of some kind, because whenever they get an actor to portray him, it's very sexual.
Yes. How do you feel about Mario Lopez, Mexican ass, portraying him? Because you know what? As many times as like they portray like ethnic characters, white characters.
Right.
You know what? I'm here for this, but
I'm here for it too. It's a payback. Get him, Mario.
And you know what? Make sure that you watch that on Lifetime, because we need to give Mario some ratings. Because you know what I love about Mario Lopez is he will do anything for a check.
But he doesn't give a damn. As long as you pay him, he's on board. Yes, Mario.
And I love that. So make sure to tune into Lifetime, because I'm sure it's gonna be a hot fucking mess. And we're definitely gonna have a review about it.
Lifetime, that's all you gotta say.
Have you noticed that did you see like the TLC story or like any of the other movies from Lifetime? Like they always go so extra.
It's just so low budget. The production's low budget, the acting's low budget. And it's not like this is like a new production company. If they were new, then we could be like, okay, y'all ain't got shit yet. We'll give you some time. Lifetime's been around probably before any of us was basically born. And you're giving us this shit? Like, really? I can do a better job at production and acting than they can.
It's like, speaking of low budget, have you seen Selena on Netflix?
Yes, I've seen Selena.
Okay, now, first of all, let's just get something out of the water. I've been a Selena fan since before Dreaming of You, during Bidi Bidi Bomba Como La Flor. Like, my family actually listened to Selena like while she was alive. Right. So I wasn't one of these motherfuckers that like jumped on when she did Dreaming of You and all of a sudden, like, no. Like, my family, we've been Selena hardcore fans since day one. With that being said, what the fuck did you do, Netflix?
And you know what really caught me though? The family is involved in this. They are
doing anything to make money off this woman.
Right.
It's sad at this
the difference
point.
Between keeping her legacy alive, and I understand you might want to do something a little fresh to do that, but I think they could have did anything besides doing this series. I'm sorry. You know, it's just.
And if you've actually seen the series, it doesn't even focus on Selena. It focuses on her sister and her brother.
Yeah, well,
Selena's
that's what I
like a third-rate character.
Before I watched it, I did some research and did say that they wanted to show more of the family dynamic to make it a little different from the movie, but yeah. I'm gonna bring it on down, yeah. And then the wigs, like the wigs, you guys, Netflix, you guys are like $1 billion business. You guys can afford no better. Let's say they did a series, we're all not gonna like it or whatever, but God, did you have to do the wigs like that? Did you have to do the damn wigs like that?
Like, I think they went to Tyler Perry's camp for wigs.
Right,
because
tell me about it.
So horrible.
I could go in on Tyler Perry's ass for a whole hour, but we ain't gonna go there.
Let's jump in a little bit about Tyler Perry. First of all, I love Tyler Perry. I love Madea. But the one thing that I don't love about Tyler Perry is like his productions literally seem like so fucking like cheap and fast. Like
they're low budget.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be a billionaire now, right? With a whole studio. Yeah, and as an African American person, I'm offended by some of his content because I feel like, okay, you keep giving us the same old sad, you know, the stereotype.
Black people go through it. Can we get another fucking story, bro?
Right. Like, you can't give us something else. You own a production. Can we get more versatile imagery? That's why I'm disappointed with Tyler Perry. I never really was a fan. Like, I respect him for where he came from and what he built. I have to. But I'm probably the only Black person on the planet that don't like his stuff because I just don't like, you know, the representation.
You're not. I feel like all of his productions as of late since he got the studio are half-assed.
Right. He was better before the damn studio.
Like I feel like he worked so hard to prove who he was, and now when he finally did, he's like, just oh fuck it, I'm making the money. Yeah,
I'm lazy now. I'm gonna give them whatever. He got a fan base to the point where like he could put out a movie of somebody just sitting on the toilet and they'll watch it. So I guess he doesn't have to put in the work in his mind.
And that's the thing about a loyal. I mean, at the end of the day, the Black fan base is the most loyal.
They really are. Like, even when
they will go fucking see you do anything, and that's why
even when
so important you gotta give them quality.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Definitely, but Tyler Perry's productions, oh my goodness. Yeah.
So you know what we gotta talk about, NEEN, right?
What?
The Grammys.
Okay, now what is going on with the Grammys? Because I kind of tuned out in the past couple of years because I figured it was like a popularity contest and it passes over the talents. I was done. Well, so apparently this year the Grammys were really, really scandalous because The Weeknd, who, you know, he had one of the fucking bomb-ass albums of the entire year with one of the hottest singles, he didn't even get nominated for anything. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber, who had one of like the most lowest rated singles and albums of the entire year, got nominated for 4 Grammys. Unbelievable. We all know what it is. Yeah, I mean, if you're not white and you're not fucking kissing like this ass, you're not going to get a fucking Grammy nomination, and it's disgusting. And you know what? That's why I believe the music industry is dying, because now not only it's popularity contests and it's too racially based. Let's just worry about who's making the music. I don't give a damn what your race is, gender, none of that. Let's just make good music and reward people for making the good music, but we're not doing that anymore. That's I back then, remember, you had to go buy the album. You had to actually go physically. Right now, you can leave your phone on and leave it streaming, and that'll give streams for like 1,000. You know what I mean? Like it's so fucked up how like they rate and merit things these days. And that's why I don't like when they try to compare what people are doing now with legends and they broke the record. You can't. That's different. Like you said, you have to go get a physical album. You can't compare that to streaming. It's totally not right, you know? It's not fair. What's the last physical album that you went and bought? Do you remember? I'm like a collector. So if you ever notice back here, it's like a whole 80s theme just besides Michael. So I like to buy vinyl anyway. I just brought a vinyl. Yes, what was it, day before yesterday? Who was it? I don't even know who it was. But I recently brought a vinyl like 2 weeks ago. I just don't remember who it was because I'm always buying vinyl. So besides vinyl, what was the last CD that you got?
Do you even remember? Like, do they even sell
Well, I mean,
CDs
I
at the
think the
store?
last time I can tell you the last time I brought CDs, but not an actual CD. I think when NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and them were like hot. That's like the last time I brought a CD.
That was like 1999.
Or early 2000s. That's the last, like somebody sent me a gift, like from the Michael Jackson community. She sent me a documentary of the Jacksons in Africa. Want to know why I haven't watched it yet? Because it's a damn DVD. I don't have a DVD player.
You know what? I couldn't even tell you where my DVD player was. Damn, like, remember when like VCRs came out and then it was like, oh, your VCR, and then DVD came out, then Blu-ray, and then
yeah.
What do you think's gonna be next?
I think they're probably gonna have basically like, I don't know, maybe holograms coming off the phone, something like that. Maybe something hologram.
Cars were supposed to be flying at this time, so.
Right, I remember when I was in school, they kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna have flying cars." And I remember Back to the Future, the movie. I love.
Wait, one of our commenters said the last album that he bought was 8701 by Usher. That is a damn album.
Oh, that was like one of the best albums ever made, straight up, for real.
Oh, Usher. I mean, okay, Deneen, Usher or Justin, who you got?
Usher.
Okay, I'm with you. I feel like Justin Timberlake is a great artist.
He is.
I feel like he borrowed everything from rhythmic artists.
He did.
And kind of just made it commercial. You know what I mean?
He did. It's the same old song, like you said, not to keep jumping on the race train. But it's like back in the day when the white artists used to take the music from the black artists and made it more popular. Yeah. So basically that's what Justin did. We all know where Justin gets his inspiration from, you know.
Yeah. I mean, Timbaland wrote and produced everything, so obviously it was black influence.
Right, and not only that, I just found out, I don't know if you know who Lisa and Cult Jam is, but the guys Cult Jam, they're a black group from like the early 80s or something. They wrote most of them Backstreet Boys and NSYNC's music.
What? Well, you know, one of my producers just gave me something. Drake is making candles that smell like him.
Okay, what the hell does he smell like?
I don't know, but I'm fucking buying 2 of them.
Right? Wow. That's
what does he smell like? Canadian?
The pandemic kind of like got all these celebrities scrounging around to find out how they can get the next dollar.
How does Drake smell? I guess we're gonna have to stay tuned to those candles and see. Well, you know what, Deneen? We had a bomb time tonight. Do you mind coming next week for some more hot topics?
I will come here every week if that's what you want, Marcus. I am here. I love this. I love everybody that takes part of it. I'm really enjoying it.
Well, we love you, and welcome to the Margaritas with Marcus family, baby.
You gotta give me a tink. Give me a tink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, Deneen, and I'm gonna make sure that I get that shirt to you too. So make sure that you send me the address when we hang up, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, so say goodbye to Deneen, everybody, and
bye,
she will
everybody.
definitely be here next week.
Love you, Marcus. See you next week.
I love you too, baby. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Sad to say, but it is time to go. Thank you so much to everyone that was on the show tonight, our Versus fans. Dante, congratulations on being the super fan of the week. Carlos, thank you so much for being here. Ray, welcome to the family. I can't wait to see what drink you're going to make next week. And our new Hot Topics queen, Deneen. It's going to be a hell of a blast having you on the show. But you know what, guys? It is time for me to go. So remember what I always say. As long as you can look in the mirror and you're happy with what you see, that's all that matters. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Right here on Margaritas with Marcus. Subscribe on YouTube, and I'll see you on Thursday. Later, guys.